Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
There is an episode in this week's Torah portion, one of a series of uprisings and challenges to Moses' leadership while in the wilderness. In this week's parasha, Moses' sister and brother said, "Has God only spoken through Moses? Has God not spoken through us as well?" They wonder why Moses gets all the power and glory. Furthermore, they complain against Moses' dark-skinned wife. God punishes Miriam in a poetic turn, afflicting her with a skin disease that turns her skin as white as snow. Let's think of this from Moses' perspective. His sister and brother, the two closest people to him, complain against him to God. And furthermore, they say hateful words, insulting his wife. Moses at this point could easily have felt a sense of righteousness in Miriam's punishment. Or he could have cut off relationship with Miriam. Or he could have said hateful things back to her. But this is not what happens. Moses is filled with compassion upon seeing Miriam's affliction and begs God to heal her with this simple, heartfelt prayer. El na refana la. Oh God, please heal her. And God does. What do we do when others try to undermine, discredit, and diminish us? How do we respond in the face of hateful words? How do we heal the deep illness of hate in our society? In recent weeks, Jews have been assaulted all over the world. The Anti-Defamation League reports that in the United States alone, there has been an 80% increase in anti-Semitic incidences over the past short while. Jews have been attacked while advocating peacefully on behalf of Israel in Times Square, while walking to synagogue in Brooklyn, and while dining in LA, not to mention the anti-Semitic attacks throughout Europe. And there is a fight raging on social media. There is so much misinformation, oversimplification, and distortion being disseminated online. In the past days, I have been hearing from people of all ages who are distraught, shocked, and afraid at the barrage of ugly words written about Israel and Jews. It feels very close to home, especially as it plays out on social media. For many, it is the first time that we are facing this kind of anti-Semitism from colleagues, co-workers, and even friends. As if this weren't bad enough, the lack of outrage and support from others regarding the acts of hate against Jews is disheartening. It is isolating. Many are expressing a sense of fear, wondering what's ahead. How did it feel for the Jews of pre-Nazi Germany? These are the kinds of things that I am hearing. But this is not pre-Nazi Germany, not by a long shot. And although we feel hurt and bruised, we have rights, protections, allies, and infrastructures that our ancestors could only dream of. We have the ability to speak out and make change, even though we sometimes feel ill-equipped or not knowledgeable enough. Many people ask me how to respond to specific comments. For example, I might be asked, how do I respond to "Free Palestine, it's Israel's fault that there's no peace"? You could answer, This is simply not true. Throughout the decades, Israel has come to the negotiating table with many offers for land and self-governance, and all of these offers were rejected. The Palestinian Authority has never officially recognized Israel's right to exist. Hamas takes it one step further, declaring that Israel must be destroyed as a part of its charter. Or I might be asked, for example, how to respond to Israel is an apartheid state. You could say, people want an easy way to understand what is happening in Israel, so they compare it to apartheid in South Africa. But Israel is nothing like this. In Israel, unlike in an apartheid state, Arab Israelis are protected under the law and enjoy the same rights as Jewish Israelis. This includes voting for the Knesset. The only legal distinction between Jewish and Arab citizens is that Arabs are not required to participate in the Israeli army. While not being required as part of the draft, Israeli Arabs are certainly allowed to enlist. And while it can be empowering to have some of these responses on hand in your back pocket, many of us still feel shaky and not knowledgeable enough. It's time to turn towards Judaism, to study, to learn Jewish history, to find strength in Jewish community, and to steep ourselves in Jewish values, in the Torah that has guided us through centuries. In Pirkei Avot, we read, "Distance yourself from a bad neighbor, do not collaborate with evil, and do not despair of justice." So first, distance yourself from a bad neighbor. All of this noise online, the slander and the gossip of social media, these are bad neighbors. So how do we distance ourselves from them? We address misinformation with facts. We call out demonization and anti-Semitism by speaking out. We call upon government representatives to strengthen laws against crimes of hate. We rally together against hate, and we live in ways that uphold Jewish values. Next, do not collaborate with evil. The great philosopher Martin Buber understood evil to be the action of turning away from seeing the full humanity of someone else and reducing them to an object. How do we not collaborate with evil? By refusing to engage in a dialogue of hate. We need to engage in conversations that promote understanding, compassion, and connection. When possible, we need to build bridges with those who will respectfully engage with us. And we need to see each other's humanity and join together against hate. And finally, do not despair of justice. It takes a long time to build a more just future. We need to fight anti-Semitism with urgency, and yet we need to remember that real and lasting change takes time. We need to hold on to hope. In these past weeks, thousands of Israeli Jews and Arabs have marched together. They have worked together, cleaning up demolished properties. They have stayed committed together to the shared goals of a peaceful future. All people have the capacity for hateful words. All people have the capacity to do hateful acts and be swallowed up in the illness of hate. May we react as Moses did, not confronting hate with hate, but seeing it for what it is and working towards healing, ridding ourselves of this societal sickness with everything we have, speaking out, building understanding, gathering with community, embracing our incredible Jewish heritage, and educating ourselves. "Oh God, please heal us from hate and let us find ourselves once again beside brothers and sisters, fellow human beings, as we travel through the wilderness that is life." Shabbat Shalom.